Hi, I'm Hank Smith,
And I'm Billie Feather from Hank, Patty, and the Current.
and today we're going to learn about the relationship of banjo and guitar and bluegrass.
And how they interact with one another and how to stay out of each other's space sonically.
Banjo and guitar share 3 of the same strings in the same register.
They are the D string, the G string, and the B string.
This is advantageous because they can interact with one another more intimately than they could other instruments. For example, the guitar and the mandolin are too far apart in register. The banjo and the fiddle are also pretty far apart in register, and the bass is all the way down at the bottom. So we're going to talk about a couple of different ways to stay out of one another's way while still complimenting what the other person is doing.
I'm going to be doing that by playing mostly quarter notes while Hank plays eighth notes. When I do that, I'm going to be strumming 1, 2, 1, 2. Now what I'm doing here is I'm staying in the low register and then going to the high register. I'm staying out of the middle register as much as I can to give him some room.
I'll be playing the 8th note lead line in the middle of what she's doing. And this is going to primarily occupy these 3 strings. So we'll play the A part to Blackberry Blossom, Bluegrass classic, to demonstrate this 8th note quarter note relationship. So you see, I am free to move through this 8th note space in the middle register while she is playing quarter note rhythm. So now what would happen
If we switch.
if we switch?
Let's hear what happens whenever I play the melody and Hank does banjo rolls.
Let's try it. So it's a little messy. I'm definitely stepping on her register while she's trying to do that. Too many 8th notes and they don't match. If I was doing something a little different, playing a harmony, something like that, it would make a lot more sense. But because I'm not doing that and I'm just rolling, it's stepping all over her. So I have to assume the role of quarter note rhythm. I'm going to take her place where she was on mine earlier. This way I'm out of her way. And so another way that we can complement one another in this regard is dynamically. That is to say, our swells and volume and how we flow with one another. So now we're going to play Blackberry Blossom all the way through and ebb and flow with one another, breathing together in an organic way so that we can present the tune in a very listenable fashion.
Since Hank is playing the melody, I'm going to make sure that I listen to his dynamics. I'm going to watch for his body motions, I'm going to listen for his dynamics, and I'm going to try to match him.
Here's Blackberry Blossom. So now you can see how we can kind of breathe and flow together organically. Everybody's listening to everyone else. We're making sure that we're on the same page.
I'm staying out of his way, he's staying out of mine. So that way, we can both hear each other clearly, and the audience will enjoy the entire song.
We won't stay out of each other's way for long, folks. We'll definitely be working together quite a lot to bring you more of these action-packed videos. So grab your bluegrass buddy and get to picking.